Good morning, dear students. Once again, welcome back to the English class. In the last video, we were just talking about section 1 in conversation with J K Rowling. J K Rowling, I already gave you the introduction about her. She is a well-known writer of the famous Harry Potter series. Her 7 books on the adventures of Harry transformed her from a poor, struggling writer to one of the wealthiest women in Great Britain. Children, we already learned about this, and we had the interview also. We started with the interview. There were some students who were questioning her. They were asking about her life, and she was answering them very well. We read the interview till page number 87. So, today we will be completing the interview. Student, did you make up the plot in every aspect? First, by charting the characters and knowing exactly what you would do with them? Or did you just piece a lot of it together as you wrote? Rowling, I always have a basic plot outline, but I like to leave some things to be decided while I write. It's more fun. Student, how do you visualize Hogwarts in its entirety? Rowling, a huge, rambling, quite scary looking castle with a jumble of towers and battlements. Like the Weasleys' house, it isn't a building that muggles could build because it is supported by magic. Student, do you have an actual floor plan for Hogwarts? Do you use it when writing the books? Rowling, I haven't drawn it because it would be difficult for the most skilled architect to draw, owing to the fact that the staircases and the rooms keep moving. However, I have a very vivid mental image of what it looks like. Student, was it hard to think of the monsters' names? Rowling, some of the monsters are from folklore, so I didn't invent them. In book 4, you'll see some creatures I didn't invent, and I had fun making up their names. Students, what made you think of the people's names and dormitories at Hogwarts? Rowling, I invented the names of the houses on the back of an airplane sick bag. This is true. I love inventing names, but I also collect unusual names so that I can look through my notebook and choose one that suits a new character. Student, do you now or have you in the past kept a journal? If so, do you believe that it helps in your writing? Rowling, I have never managed to keep a journal longer than 2 weeks. I get bored with my life. I prefer inventing things. Student, do you take real people you know and put them in your books? Rowling, the closest I have come to putting a real person in my books is with Gilderoy Lockhart, who is an exaggeration of someone I once knew. John Wesley is a little bit like my oldest friend, a man I was at school with, whose name is Seen. But neither of them are accurate portraits. Student, how does it feel to know that millions of kids are reading your books? Rowling, amazing. I don't think I really realized how many there were until I visited the States and met thousands and thousands of people at book signings. Student, would you ever want to consider another job if you had the opportunity? Rowling, no, I'm doing the thing I love best in the world, although I did enjoy being a teacher. Student, what would your advice be to any other young people that would want to write stories? Rowling, the most important thing is to read as much as you can, like I did. It will give you an understanding of what makes good writing, and it will enlarge your vocabulary. And it's a lot of fun. And also, start by writing about things you know, your own experiences, your own feelings. That's what I do. So that was the conversation between J K Rowling and the other students. J K Rowling answered all the questions very well. She told about all her life experiences. How did she start writing? How did she develop her interest in writing? She also gave a lot of advice to the young people who want to write stories. Okay, so in the next class, I will be sharing the copy work of this lesson, J K Rowling. Take care of yourselves, children. Bye bye.